Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to Electronic Health Records Week 6. Let's scroll on down, and this week we are discussing healthcare delivery forces in the United States. Let's open up Week 6, and here is your lecture for the week. And then here is the Word document that you can print up and keep in a folder for future reference. Our discussion this week is you've learned about the main internal and external U.S. healthcare delivery forces. For this discussion, we're going to compare and contrast the differences between government-based health insurance and private health insurance. Imagine that you could pick any health care plan. Summarize the type of plan you would choose and explain why. Be sure to include at least 3 reasons why you would choose this type of plan. And then here are some examples of the different healthcare plans you might choose. Okay, make sure that you are posting at least 150 words in your initial post, that you respond on 3 days to at least 3 of your classmates, and that your responses are high quality, that they have at least 4 to 5 sentences, you're asking questions, and I encourage you to add a video, an article, a blog, or some other helpful information for your classmates and myself. I always learn something new from you every session, so go ahead and add something to our discussions. This week, we also have our course evaluation. Please take the time to fill this out. It helps me be a better instructor, and it helps evaluate the course to see if we need to change anything, make it better. So please, it is anonymous, so please feel free to write anything. But your feedback is important so we can make things better. Excuse me. We have 2 assignments this week, an essay. Here are the directions for it. I'm sorry. So you click on it and it brings up your directions. This essay is 550 words, okay? So you are playing the role of an administrative assistant manager, and you're hiring a new front desk employee for your medical facility. All right. And you are working on orientation for them. So you are going to write out a orientation manual type thing for them. So these are the points that you need to address. Identify and explain the legal requirements behind HIPAA. Describe how information is released and summarize the proper technique for releasing the information, as well as the fines and consequences of not following the proper technique. Identify who should be contacted for any violations of HIPAA, both in the office, to the government, and describe the course of action if a violation occurs, and point out where the new hire can find more information about HIPAA. Okay, so you have to hit those 4 points. Make sure there's 550 words, and here's the rubric. So, content, you have to address all 4 points. Make sure your information is correct. Make sure your information is written clearly. Okay. And mechanics. Make sure that you're checking for spelling. It's best that you write things out on a Word document because it checks your spelling. Also, go ahead and download Grammarly. It helps you correct as you write. There is a free version, so you don't have to worry about paying for anything, but it will it helps you correct it as you go along. So that's a great thing to help you. So that's your essay. And then we have a reflection. And your reflection here is 150 words. And you're going to summarize the differences between HIPAA and high tech and describe which portion of each act you feel is the most important and why. And then summarize the differences between electronic health records and the MPI and describe how you would implement proper record keeping in a physician office as an office manager. Okay, and your grading rubric is right here. So if you need to click on this, you can just click on it and you can pull up your grading rubric. Okay, so content, word count, and spelling, mechanics, punctuation. Make sure you're capitalizing your letters. Okay, I is capital I. Medicaid, Medicare, those are capitalized. Okay, that all counts. 150 words. So those are your 2 assignments for this week, along with your discussion and your course evaluation. Okay. Next week, you have your final portfolio submission. So you should have already turned in your week 4 and 5 reflections. Please make sure that you have read the feedback that I've given you and you have made all your revisions. If you have any questions about the feedback I've given you, please reach out to me. But all you're turning in are the reflections, no screenshots. You're turning in the entire reflection with the revisions made, not just the corrections. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and have a great week.